Billiards. He's done a lot for the sport, too. Brunswick Billiards added $15,000 to the ladies' division and furnished these 26 great playing tables. All right, Efren got kissed in the corner, Billy, and this is Dennis's first real opportunity at the table.
Okay, now Dennis Hadge can't, he's got to go right to the whip here. What I mean is he's got to play offensively. He's a very confident player, like I mentioned before. He really has to go to the offense and completely disregard, the first two games after winning the first two games. Just has to play his game. I believe Dennis is, 18 or 19 years old, Grady?
He's not very old, but it seems like he's been around forever. I like the color of his shirt, too. I love that shirt. He's going to have to play safe here. I don't think it would be advisable to go for half a pocket. He should try to put Efren behind the 6 and 9. Going around the 7, like so. All right, he ended up behind the 8 and 3, just as well, I suppose.
Well, he parked the cue ball in a pretty good position on the table. I don't believe Efren can see the one.
No, and you know something we forgot? One glaring weakness in the Efren Reyes arsenal of weapons, and that's the total absence of the jump shot.
That's right. Efren Reyes, to my knowledge, has never jumped over a ball using a jump stick for sure. Now, using his full cue, his regular cue, I don't remember him ever doing that, but you're correct.
Now, he'll go to one of his fortes, the massé. Now, I would venture to say every professional in this event would jump this ball. Now, watch. He's going to massé it, and he'll probably try to knock the one ball down on the end rail, one cushion. That was a risky shot, Billy, fraught with peril. I didn't like his selection there. There's not many good things could have happened to him.
Well, considering that he doesn't know how to jump, or he doesn't jump over balls, okay? He didn't have much of a rail to see to go in directly into the one, so therefore the only choice he had available to him was the massé shot.
Now back behind the 8 if Dennis strikes the shot correctly. Nicely done.
I played Efren Reyes in Munich, Germany, and I finished 5th to 8th in that tournament. He eliminated me from that tournament. I hooked Efren about 6 or 7 times in the match, and he came back off of the hooks and either pocketed the ball or hooked me back. I mean, it was incredible. Well, the precision that he kicks with. I mean, he kicks as good or better than anyone in the world. There's a massé kick there, barely or narrowly missing the one. If he would have hit the one, he would have gotten that side rail.
Well, what does this bode? He's knocked the 3 out of action, a pretty fortuitous roll. Of course, the 6 was already not in the most advantageous position.
If he can drop on the 3 in line to play that 3-6 combination in the lower left-hand corner pocket, I believe that that's the key to this particular rack. Now the 2 ball is the ball next to the left-hand side pocket. He'll play position on that, but he needs to get a nice angle. After pocketing the 2, he must cut the 2 into the corner and come across table for the 3.
He's playing safe here.
Well, I don't agree with this because Efren Reyes is a master kicker. To get him on 3 consecutive fouls is like.
But he did get defeated one game on 3 fouls. Mike LeBron accomplished that particular feat. I'm kind of proud of the fact that I've never lost a game on 3 fouls in a row.
Yeah, but you're still young, though. I mean, there's no question in my mind that eventually you will lose one on 3 consecutive fouls.
Well, if so,
you're a young player still.
If so, doubtless when you and I finally draw each other.
Well, I've really been waiting really patiently for the confrontation between you and I. Okay, and I have to admit I'm running out of patience. I really can't wait now until we do play one another.
McDermott Q is also a sponsor. Now, isn't this interesting? I would think 3 cushions to the side rail, using your new system, I might add, would be the best way to kick that, but who could fault his attempt?
Well,
nice hit.
He, like I mentioned before, he's the master at the kicking game, and he's going to probably have to get his kicking shoes out one more time, because after Dennis Hatch leaves the table, I believe Efren's going to be behind the 6 ball here.
I don't think Dennis should shoot this ball. It doesn't look, from this viewpoint, like the 2 balls is in the.
Oh, this is a very, very good shot. He can put him behind the 2 here. This is a very, very good. If he gets behind the 2 and cuts off that side cushion, Efren's in a lot of trouble. But I don't believe he's cut off the side cushion on the right hand side of the monitor.
No, he has not. And this is about an even money kick for.
I don't believe it's even money, but.
I believe it is. If he has the big ball, about a quarter of an inch off the rail.
With his uncanny accuracy. Well, this is amazing. I mean, he kicked it right in like it was a hang.
It was about an even money kick. Now, he snookered himself again. number of ways to play this shot, Billy. You can play it with draw, you can play it with a center ball. The main thing, try to get distance between the cue ball and the two ball. He can also go rail first, over to the side rail, and back behind this cluster of four balls, a 6, 7, 8, 9. That's what he's going to try to do. A little low right English, contacting about half the ball, medium speed. Now, obviously, he would like to not pocket the two ball, nor hit it hard enough for it to return to this end of the table.
I believe he's going to try to lag the two ball to that bottom cushion. You know, he's going to try to lag the two ball to that bottom cushion, and then the cue ball will go toward the three. With the three ball is the ball to the right and up from the two ball. So he's going to lag it up there, and he's going to try to get to the cue ball up toward the three. He hit it a little too deeply. And meantime, Dennis had steps to the table with really not that easy of a shot here, Grady, but he's trailing 2 games to nothing.
Actually, given the lie of the 5 ball, Efren made a pretty clever little effort. Now, Dennis can play the billiard, but I don't think that would be well advised. McDermott Q is also a sponsor of this quality event. Jim McDermott, of course, a great lover of this sport for many years.
Okay, Dennis elected to play the billiard. He pocketed the 5 into the corner pocket, as we all have seen. I don't believe the 2 will pass the 3 into the left-hand side pocket. If he can't shoot that in there, what do you?
Well, that's what I didn't like about the billiard. To achieve decent position on the 2 ball, it was necessary to hit that about half the speed that Dennis selected. He may have to play another safety here. He has indeed done just that, but Efren can see this ball.
Okay, he can see the ball, but if he cannot see the right-hand part of the ball, or the left hand from the way he's facing it.
Well, Dennis is going to go behind the 6 here, I believe. I think he can hit this thickly enough for that, like so.
Okay.
But now there's not the slightest chance that Dennis is not going to hit this 2 ball. Out will come the jump cue. Oh, he's going to kick at this ball. Very surprised at that. And while we await his selection, Miller Time Billiards in Moline, another sponsor, Denny Miller's terrific establishment.
Well, he struck it very nicely. I don't believe he's going to get rewarded for it, though. Efren steps to the table already with a 2-0 lead.
Well, I don't like the way Dennis elected to play this, Billy. In a safety battle, you have to give the nod to Efren Reyes. He's got vastly superior knowledge at this point in young Dennis's career, at any rate.
Well, Dennis doesn't want to play safety with Reyes, Grady. He was forced to do that so far in this particular game. You know, if given a choice, he would much rather go to his offensive game, knowing that's his forte. Okay, now the cue ball just bypassed or passed the 4 ball on the right-hand side of the table. The 3 ball, the ball he's looking at. Rather a little testy shot here. If he pockets the 3, he should hit that side cushion and come back across table for the 4 in the upper right-hand corner. Or maybe he's following it for the 4 on the side. Let's see. Okay, he followed across table for the 4 in either the corner pocket or the side. Now, I believe he'll just play the 4 in the corner. It's a natural angle to fall short of the side, come off that side cushion, and go right toward the 6. Now, the 6 is the ball that's closest to the left-hand lower corner pocket.
He may be able to just more or less stop this ball, or go forward just a hair like he did. Efren has grown a rather fetching mustache, hasn't he? I think he looks pretty dapper with that epidermal growth. And that emblem on his shirt, back of 9 balls, I believe.
Okay, he's got a slight angle. I look for him to go 2 rails out of the lower left-hand corner and then playing the 9 in the same pocket. A little bit of right-hand English, not much. Nice stroke. Make sure you get out of there now. 1, 2 cushions, and narrowly missing the 9. If he would have brushed the 9 there, he would have had a problem. But that's not the case. Game number 3 looks like it's going to go to Reyes, and it does. And he takes a 3-0 lead in the match, Grady. And I don't believe Dennis has really had much to say about this. He played a couple good safeties. Efren came back and made some spectacular kicks. And then eventually had Dennis hooked behind a couple of balls. Dennis kicked at it and sold out the
Well, I
rack.
think the key might have been when Dennis tried to put Efren behind the 2-ball when he played safe on the 1-ball. That was a rather difficult attempt. I didn't think that was possibly his best choice.